2025 Mustang Dark Horse, and we're gonna get into the car more, but let's just get a little closer for you guys. '98 reviews. We should actually switch our name to Ford Reviews or Dark Horse Reviews, because today we have a 2025 Mustang Dark Horse with the handling package. You guys are gonna love this car because I do. This is probably one of the best driving experiences I've ever had. So let's get into this. Is in vapor blue metallic, and I actually really like the look of this color. The stance of the car is extremely aggressive, and the question is it worth buying the Dark Horse over the GT? Before we begin, I'd like to thank Donway Ford in Scarborough, Ontario, and I'd like to thank Michael and the team for allowing us to showcase this car. If you're interested in this Dark Horse, it is for sale, so give them a call at Donway Ford. We'll leave all of their information in the description if you're interested in reaching out for details and pricing and etc. Anyways, let's dive into this. Front end, what do we even have going on here? A much more aggressive look compared to the standard GT, and even compared to the standard Dark Horse. The handling package is going to provide us with that aggressive touch. I really like how there's no chrome on this, and I honestly think the vapor blue with the dark gray with the black creates a perfect accent. Something else I'm a big fan of, how the Mustang logo is now kind of blacked out compared to previous years where we got chrome accents. So a very aggressive overall look. Triple split lights, very modern, kind of give me BMW vibes. And with the Mustang branding on the inside, I love how they're blacked out. I love how they're full LEDs. I love the way they look. So looking at the hood itself, you know, similar to other sports cars, this has the hood vent. Not really an air intake or hood scoop, but the vent. Very aggressive, slight bulge to make room for that Coyote under the hood that we're gonna look at later. You know, the side, the Mustang branding, the Dark Horse branding. I really like what they've done with this entire car. The Dark Horse logo. I kind of like how they differentiated this from the standard GT. The wheels, and because this is the Dark Horse, we do have those upgraded Brembo brakes, and they're wrapped in these P0 Pirellis, which are very sticky tires. I like the look of the wheels. I do kind of wish that they were black, but honestly, it makes it look quite elegant, and I have nothing bad to say so far. So the Dark Horse, a quick little tip, this is actually the first time ever in Mustang history that we get to see what the front of the Mustang looks. We've always seen the side, and we've always seen it in that galloping motion, but now we get to see the front, so that's kind of awesome. Mirrors. You know, the mirrors are a beautiful color. You know, we kind of have that gun metallic gray, and I really like the look of it. It's seamless. You know, reaching to the back, they're wrapped in 315 Pirelli P0s again. These things hook really well, and I love the seamless look of them. I love the wheel wells. I love how simple it really is. There's not too much going on. There's no really any fenders. There's nothing crazy. This is just a track car, and that's kind of what you get out of this. In my opinion, the S650 platform is better looking than the S550, and before you judge it, you really have to get behind the wheel of one of these to truly enjoy its beauty. Okay, coming around to the back of the car, typical. So, you know, new for 24 and 25, the taillights. I like the look. I really do. Some people say that it kind of looks like a Camaro from the back end. Okay, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. It's American, and I love it. Handling package, again, gives us that little slip spoiler, which looks phenomenal. Increased handling, rear view camera integrated into the system. Black bumper, plastic bumper, which I'm a fan of. Similar on the WRX, similar on a lot of sports cars. I love the black bumper because what's the point to have a paint matched, you know, bumper? It's just gonna scrape and speck, and you know, when you're doing burnouts and stuff like that, rocks and stuff are flying. It's just phenomenal. My favorite aspect of this car is the reverse light integration and the quad tip exhaust that are blacked out. They look phenomenal. And I know, like, for example, on the Mustang GT, the standard one with the standard Mustang GT exhaust, you just get two chrome pipes, but I love how this is a quad tip and it's a black finish. I think it looks excellent. Let's show you the truck. So there it is. You know, I'm pretty sure we have our floor mats in here. And it's actually really spacious in here. I mean, for a Mustang, you would not expect this kind of trunk. It's great. They've used a lot of the space. You know, in the back passenger side of things, you do have that subwoofer for the upgraded sound system, which is a great touch. I think it looks great. I like how it goes down into the lip. It looks seamless, and you really can fit a lot of things in here. It's honestly kind of similar to other sport and muscle cars of this decade, I guess, if you will. Let's talk about gas really quickly. This vehicle says 87 plus, but I promise you that you should be putting premium in this car. I say that for every car, though, so don't let that deter you from buying it. But if you want performance and you're buying a Coyote, just put premium in it. It's awesome. The best part, baby. There it is. Hood strut with the handling package. But more importantly, the twin intake, high output, 5.0 Coyote V8, 500 horsepower, 418 pounds of torque, 0 to 60, 3.6 seconds for the automatic. And if you know what you're doing and you can dance the dance, 4.1 seconds with the stick shift manual. This is mated to a 6-speed Tremec manual, not a 10-speed. I love the Tremec. I love the 6-speed. It's so easy to shift. It's so fun. It's clutch heavy. It's American. And then further in the back, with this upgraded package, we have the 373 rear end axle ratio. This is a phenomenal car. It screams, it's loud, it has adjustable struts because of the handling package. And like I said before, we just came off of doing another Coyote from the F-150. Look how seamless everything is. Look at how lovely and accessible the motor is mounted not too low. And I love the twin intakes. I love what Ford is doing here. I think that this is so unique. The Dark Horse branding, the 5.0, the manifolds, everything just comes together, especially when it's in the Mustang. Phenomenal. And you can really see that, you know, these are functional. They're not fake.
All right, guys, I'm inside of this Mustang Dark Horse, and I gotta say, I'm actually loving it. As you can see here, we have a full 12.4-inch LCD cluster that seamlessly transitions into the 13.2-inch center display. Got big screens here. Everything's just kind of simple, big. Obviously comes with the Sync 4 infotainment system with all the Apple CarPlays, Android Autos, everything that you would expect off of a 2025 car. Just take a look at these seats. So we got the Recaro Micro Suede seats. They really feel good when you sit. Kind of almost hugs you. It's got the bucket seats too.
And they look great, actually.
Yeah, you feel very stationed when you're in this car. You're not moving around anywhere, especially with a seatbelt on. Coming in here, taking a look, we got a USB type A and C port here. We just got one. And you got your 12-volt cigarette lighter as well. Push to start. And we got the manual shift knob.
Which is blue, actually.
Yeah, it's a nice blue little golf ball. As you can see here, we have a kind of a tinier center console. Again, we have this 12-volt jack. No USBs of any type inside here. At the end of the day, this is a race car or a drag car, you would say.
Yeah.
We have two cup holders right here. Talking about the steering wheel, I like the thickness. It's got the leather wraps, blue stitching on the inside. You see all around, we got these blue accents on the doors. We have them on the shifter right here, as you can see. One note I'll say is that the car in general is pretty simple. It's like the inside's simple. It looks good. It doesn't throw a bunch of random unnecessary buttons at you. Certain auxiliary buttons. Most of the changes and most of the stuff that you're going to use is going to be integrated into the display. You're going to be changing most of the climate controls there, your drive modes, everything like that.
And it's worth mentioning, you know, we have speakers on the inside, and this is also the 928th Dark Horse made of 2025.
Yep. You heard it here. I actually like the fact that we have the glasses holder, or sunglass holder.
You know, typical Ford, they just add the classic things that people love.
Exactly. Right here, you got the drive modes, shifting up and down, cruise control.
Horn test? Yeah.
It's a pretty driver-centric layout.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, like, the screens are kind of pointed at you. Even the buttons here are kind of tilted towards you. It's mostly about the driver, and that's kind of what you expect from this car. One interior change from 2024 is that we don't have the charging pad for the phones anymore. The compartment's a little bit deeper, so if I just put my phone here, this is an iPhone 8, so you could probably fit a pretty big phone on multiple. They're not going to move either. Got an electronic handbrake, but they made it look pretty classic, like a normal one. These are the back seats. As you can see, it's expected. There's not much room. Child would sit here, maybe a small person. Still got the seat belts and stuff. No ports, no cup holders. I mean, like, you can't expect it from that, but at least you got 4 seats. The 2 extra seats are probably for insurance purposes. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
But it looks really good. All right, guys, one cool little thing I just kind of noticed while just getting in and out of the car. You see the window here? When you close the door, it shifts a little bit higher. So when you open it, it kind of comes down, so it has a little bit of clearance.
A lip, yeah.
And then you close it, and then it's
awesome.
It's easy.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Love this car. Here's the different exhaust modes. So you have, this is quiet exhaust. And then normal, sport, and track, which is obviously the loudest. And then you have different configurations, so you know the cluster. So if you like the Fox body gauges, you can put those on to make it look like it's like the 80s and 90s. If you like the Cobra, you can put those on. And if you like the Classic, we can change those. So that's pretty neat. So these are the different drive modes. So you have normal, custom, slippery, drag, track, sport, normal. So we'll just the seat. I'm too short for this vehicle. It's an enjoyable vehicle ride. You know, it's very engaging, driver engaging. It just makes you want to go all about out in the town and just take it out for a cruise. Flat bottom steering wheel. Look at this. I feel like I'm in like a cockpit of some sort. Sometimes actually I keep forgetting that these vehicles want to be driven, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Very nice drive. I mean, you do have automatic rev matching, which makes it real easy. Thank you. And that's another thing about driving these Mustangs, right? You're gonna get compliments for sure. Well, guys, that wraps it up for the Dark Horse. You know, this is just a vehicle that speaks for itself, which is why I feel like you didn't want to hear from me. You wanted to hear from that coyote. We got it all on footage. We got it all showcased. And by the time you're seeing this video, hopefully this vehicle is still available. Like I said, this is a phenomenal driving experience, and they've managed to make it feel almost classic. Thank you for watching. Do not subscribe, and have a good one, guys.